On June 7, 2011, I suffered a bilateral basal ganglia stroke, one of the rarest in the world, apparently, and survived, which is a miracle. The bad oxygen tank and being left for dead in Indonesia, literally for weeks, no medical care at all. A couple months later, I thought I was recovering, but then I started developing symptoms of secondary Parkinson's. First symptom I noticed was called bradykinesia, or slowness of movement. I'll show you how this works. So a couple months after the injury, I was still swimming 4 laps, and then I discovered I couldn't swim anymore because my legs were so slow, and it felt like it was moving jello. So now, I'll show you how I tap my legs. So I'm going to tap my good leg, my right leg, trying to do it fast, and it slows down. I can't maintain the speed. I'm trying to go fast, and it just feels like jello. Which I've heard Parkinson's people describe, it feels like you're moving through jello. It certainly does. My left leg, as you can see, that's also partly just on the end of the left leg. In my arms, I developed poor coordination. A week after my injury, I was still riding normally, except for my impaired vision at the time. And then, a couple months later, I developed what's called micrographia, or extremely tiny writing, which I can't control. I can't do any mountain riding anymore. As you can see, my coordination in my hands, part of basal ganglia symptom is I cannot maintain the same speed with using both my hands the same speed. So I try to turn my wrist like I'm opening a door. You can see that how my hands are jerky and not smooth and not the same velocity. I tried to flip my hands back and forth on first my right hand. Now my left hand. My left coordination is slightly worse than my right, even though I'm left-handed. I'll do some finger tapping. They always make me do this at the doctor's office. It feels again like jello. My fingers, when I type, they tend to be stuck in this position, and it gets very frustrating. You have to stop after a few sentences, and just try to wait it out. I'll show you why I can't walk anymore. But this past September 2012, my foot was still, my heel would at least reach the ground, but it's still twisted the way it is now. So I started taking steps that just flop over to the side. Now it caused my tendons all to contract because it's been going on for a year with increasing. So you can see I put my weight on this foot. It just completely collapses. If I keep walking on this would stretch. These tendons here would stretch even more. This Achilles tendon is hurting. I tried with my custom-made foot brace. It does not reach the bottom of the foot brace, and no longer will hold it. I can't. So as you can see, I have many symptoms I've suffered this past 19 months since my injury, including full body chronic excruciating pain, depression, anxiety, who would guess, partly due to dopamine problems, partly due to this injury itself. My goal in doing this video is to showcase my symptoms as they are now, so that when I do maybe beat the doctor's predictions and beat my own fears, maybe I can be sponsored to ride across the country to raise money and awareness for dystonia, for awareness for other people, approximately 350,000 people in America suffering with this condition, with various forms. As a one of the various forms, mine is secondary, so it's caused by brain death, the death of the dopamine receptors. In primary Parkinson's, the part that makes dopamine slowly dies, and it's much more treatable because they can give medication to help. My speech, as you can see, is also a little bit affected, but that's been improving. Well, this is my life. This has been my life for 19 months. I'm still chugging along. I'll chug along until I beat this. I hope to maybe wildest dreams is to again ride across the country or to return to my passion of hiking and through hike a trail, all in awareness of the sun. Yeah, if I find some sponsors, when they see this video, when they see me recovered, however long it takes to stop this. Thank you.